we're welcoming back Luke to the channel. Thank you for coming and playing against us again.
Hopefully I'll win this time.
Yeah, we've got a bit more idea what we're doing and how we're filming. Super happy with how this is coming together compared to the last one. Hope you enjoy it. Today is my first time playing Night Lords. It's a very fluffy list. I don't know how well it's going to do. We've got a Chaos Lord leading 5 Legionaries that have got a plasma gun, mostly bolt guns, but a chainsaw on the Squad Sergeant. We've got Master of Executions leading another 5 Legionaries with a plasma gun, a heavy melee weapon and chainsaws and bolt pistols. We've got 2 squads of Raptors. One squad has got 2 Melters, a Power Fist and a plasma pistol, and the other squad has got 2 Flamers and accursed weapons on the Squad Sergeant. We've got 5 Plague Marines who are kind of allied in because I didn't have anything else to fill up the points. We've got a Chaos Vindicator and a Relic Contemptor Dread with Twin Las Cannon, Chain Fist, Cyclone Missile Launcher, and a Heavy Flamer.
Okay, so we are bringing 1,000 points of Blood Angels. It's the Liberator Assault Group. First time that I'm actually using it since they've updated all the rules. We've got Commander Dante with 3 of the Sanguinary Guard. They are going to have the Infernal Pistol, and we're going to say the same guy with the Infernal Pistol as the Sanguinary Banner as well. We have 2 squads of 5 Assault Intercessors. We've got the Blade Guard Captain, and we've given him Rage Fueled Warrior, and he's going to be with 3 Blade Guard Veterans, and one of them is going to have a Neo-Volkite Pistol. We've got 3 Suppressors. I know not many people like them, but I just think they look really cool and I love them. Then we have 5 Vanguard Vets. They've got 3 Inferno Pistols and 2 Storm Shields. And then we've got 3 Outriders. Finally, a Ballistus Dreadnought.
Rolling to see who goes first.
That means you go first.
Not thrilled about that.
I am.
Not thrilled about that, but yeah, let's see. So after movement, we've got our Master of Executions and Legionnaires are performing sabotage in this terrain feature. Relic Contemptor is moved right up and just has a very, very silly, very cheeky line of sight onto the Ballistus Dread. Our Vindicators stayed more or less the same, with the other Legionaries moving up, and our Plague Marines also moving up. So I've not got a lot that I can shoot, but the main thing is the Relic Contemptor. So you're not popping any strats on that Ballistus, are you?
Gonna leave it.
Okay, doke.
I'm gonna be cocky and say that you might damage it, but that'll be it.
So I've got 1 shot that is going to be hitting you on a 3. It hits. This is strength 12 against toughness 10.
So you need 3s.
So I need a 3 again. It's twin linked, luckily for me. It does not wound. And that literally leaves me with, I've got 1 guy here who's got a missile launcher. So we're going to fire that into your suppressors.
Are we going with frag or crack for this?
I feel like both are bad options, but I'm going to fire a crack for simplicity because it's just 1 shot.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So we're going to hit on a 3. Nope. And at the end of that turn, I'm going to complete sabotage for 3 points. And I think I'm just going to discard Overwhelming Force, score 3 points for sabotage, and move on to Luke's turn 1.
Okay then, it's time for my turn, and unlike normal, I'll actually remember to pull the objectives this time. We're going to move. I'm not even going to bother measuring this because I know they're going to be well within the range. Okay. These guys are going to move up here.
Fab. That's quite an unpleasant blob of red to look at for my little Plague Marines. Okay.
I think since we know that we can thread the needle between these 2, he's just going to stay where he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to move. I'm going to force your Vindicator to come out of the way.
That makes a lot of sense. All right.
Yeah, they can all easily just push right up.
Wait, did his arm just... Okay.
That does look quite intimidating.
Yeah, the big bricks are already forming up on each side of the table. It's a bit scary.
I feel like for once I've actually been a bit more reserved as well. Normally I would just be pushing right up on you. Everything's moved now.
Okay.
Okay, so we will start with the last cannons.
So I'm gonna get benefit of cover because you can't see the entire model.
Yeah.
Do I also spend a CP to worsen the AP by 1 on this?
So I'm going to be hitting you with AP -3 and AP -2. Mm-hmm. Don't you have an invul save as well?
Yeah.
So
it's 2 plus 5 plus. Yeah, you know what? We'll be brave. You were brave.
Yeah.
I'll be brave. No strats.
Okay. So Gets to reroll the hits on this.
Are these the cracks? Or
These are the last cannons, so
Okay.
they both hit.
Yes. And then it'll be threes, I think.
Yeah, freeze. That's one's gone through. So you'll need to do a save on that one.
Okay, so this will be a AP2 because of cover, which puts me on a 4 up, I think. I mean, regardless, we're fine.
Yeah, that's done it.
So, okay, I'm feeling all right.
Crack missiles. These will hit on freeze again, but get to reroll.
Nice.
That's both hit.
Beautiful.
Strength 10, so wounded on falls this time.
Hang on, I think I might be toughness. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
with those
matter.
rolls.
It's gone through.
Yeah. Okay. So this one will be AP1. Do I CP reroll that? I think
It's D6
I
damage.
think I need to. So I'll take a CP away from myself, and we will try that again. Yes, we're okay.
Okay.
I feel like he is too important of an asset for me at this stage in the game to not spend that CP.
Yeah, that's understandable. The next squad, we will do my absolute favourite squad,
The suppressor.
the suppressors. So these will be firing at the Oath unit. Over here.
Okay. Is this AP1 damage 3?
AP1 damage 2.
Damage 2.
It's heavy, but it's 3 shots each, and
Okay.
they are my Oath target. So
Yes.
I get to reroll these. So these will be hitting on freeze.
Rerolling it.
Which is a good thing I can re-roll these, because that was a lot
That
of
was
misses.
not many hits, was
Oh,
it?
oh, that one.
Yeah, you took
was
one
a
out.
hit.
You took one out that you...
So that's just over half. So I'll take that.
Decent.
And these are strength 8.
Okay, so 2s to win.
All but one.
Right, so 4 saves.
Should be it.
On 3s because I'm in cover.
And these will kill a Marine outright.
Fingers crossed for the boys. Right, okay, that wasn't too bad. And then finally,
Is the Outriders. So I've got 6 shots with these. Hitting on freeze. That wasn't great.
that's
This is my normal
yeah,
shooting
a bit
phases.
rough.
Yeah.
4s to win.
Yeah, force to wound. So 1 wound, AP minus 1. 1 down.
Are they twin linked?
Yes, they are twin links.
Okay, so
Yeah.
reroll that one.
Nope, still at the net.
Okay, so 1 save on a 3 because I'm in cover. He's all right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So far, like
So
nothing
far
has
it's
happened.
all right.
This though, like
This
obviously,
is where it should happen.
obviously, yeah. Blood
Yeah.
Angels, assault time.
I'm going to declare charges with both of the squads into the Plague Marines.
Okay.
Not because I particularly hate them, but more just that I want to really
Get
push
them
as
in.
far as I can do.
Okay. Who's charging first? Is the question.
We will do the Assault Intercessors because they don't really have the movement of these guys.
Yeah.
So I really want to get these guys up
Up
there.
the table.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
Plus they've got the harder charge, so we'll just double check on the distance from this. So we are 7 inches away there.
Okay.
So is that like, what is it, a 6 inch that you need to get? It is.
Engagement range is 1 inch. So essentially, if you're exactly 7 inches,
Yeah, it's
you need
pretty
6
much
inches to
yeah,
get onto
so it's-
engagement range.
So it's 6 that I need to get with this. So let's see. Oh, they're very in.
Beautiful.
Big number as well. So
We're gonna have a scrap.
yeah. And for them, well, the best bit about this is I've got a CP left, so if I need to, I can use that to re-roll this.
Okay.
So these are just under 8, so
Just
7.
So yeah.
Yeah, so it's not too bad actually. This should be doable. I'm gonna get Snake Eyes.
No.
Not far off it though. Now, is that desperate enough that I want to use a CPR?
I'm having no input on that question. None.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do want to use it. Yeah.
Then the CP. There it is. There
Every
it is.
time.
So we've got a Plague Marine champion and a standard Plague Marine that both have heavy plague weapons, so 3 attacks each. These are hitting you on 3s. They are lethals. They're not doing... Well, they've got 1 lethal
Yeah, you got
and
one
1 hit. They're strength 8, so this will wound you on a 2. Not the best.
I'm all right with that.
-2, damage 2.
-2 damage 2. So this will be on a 5 up.
It will.
That's 1 dead.
That's going to kill 1 intercessor. And then I've got one guy who's got plague knives. This is 3 more attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. So that's 2 more wounds, and this is at
-1?
-0.
Oh, -0. Oh. 3 ups. that was worryingly close.
Okay. So,
So put a wound.
a little bit of give, a little bit of take. That's that's absolutely fine. It's a weird turn. Like nothing really has happened in.
Yeah.
I've lost 3 bodies. You've lost 1. It's not exactly like.
Yeah, there's not really been any big damage.
Exactly.
I think we're both thinking I would have a lot more damage in this turn than what I've ended up having.
Yeah. What do you score at the end of turn 1?
So cleanse, I don't score anything, and area denial, which couldn't have done that because it was like center objective.
Okay.
So I think I might just burn both of these two.
That's fair enough. So after my movement phase, the Relic Contemptor has pushed right up to get some cheeky shots onto those Outriders. I've got both sets of Raptors deep striking into Luke's deployment zone. This is going to help me get engaged on all fronts and potentially recover assets. So that's pretty big. We've got this squad of Legionaries has kind of moved towards the central objective. The Plague Marines have fallen back in a way that lets them stay on that objective. These Legionaries have moved up a tiny bit, and the Vindicator has pushed right round to get lines of sight onto a couple of targets. So we'll see what happens.
This already feels like a good turn of movement for you. Like just looking at it, I'm like, this could be quite nasty for me.
So this unit are going to be guarding our central objective for Burden of Trust. They're also going to recover assets in No Man's Land. And the Plague Marines can't perform an action, but they have fallen back, are still in range of this objective, and so they're going to guard that objective for me. And then we also have these Raptors over here who are going to recover assets in Luke's deployment zone. So I'm not going to max out secondaries, but I should get some points trickling through, which is very nice. Let's shoot some stuff.
This could be nasty.
I'm going to start with these Legionaries here, firing down into the Assault Intercessors who are still left straggling. Are you on that objective? Are you 3 inches from
I'm not sure, actually. I didn't check. If I am, then it's really convenient. Yes, I am.
That gives me 1 AP.
And that's really inconvenient.
So I've got 2 bolters that are going to shoot at your Assault Intercessors, hitting on 3s, 3 hits, and wounding on 4s. 1 wound. This will be AP 1 because you're on an objective, and that is my detachment rule.
So 4 up.
1 plasma pistol from the squad sergeant, aspiring champion, whatever. He hits. I'm not overcooking this. Wounding on a 3. Wounds, and that will be AP 3.
I'll need a 6 on this.
Yes. And then I'm just going to fire a crack missile in there because it's easier than frag. Hitting on a 3. I guess it hits. It wounds on a 2. It wounds, and this will be
AP 3 because of you.
It'll go to AP 3.
So 6 again. Nope.
And D6 damage.
Of course, that is a pleasant surprise.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You deserve it. We're going to fire the Vindicator next. It's going to put the Havoc Launcher into those Assault Intercessors and the Demolisher Cannon into the Vanguard Vets.
I think you know what's going to be coming from me next.
Armor of Contempt.
Armor of Contempt is going to go on to them.
I'm going to fire the Havoc Launcher first. This is D6 shots into those Assault Intercessors for 4, which is pretty solid. We're going to hit on 3s. And we're going to wound on 3s. 2, and because you're on an objective... Oh, you're not on an objective anymore.
No, not anymore.
So this is no AP damage 1.
Okay.
That finishes him.
You finish 1.
I also have 1 Combi Bolter, 4 shots, which have all hit, and will wound on 4s for 2 more saves at no AP.
It's always the little plinking shots.
Whittling them away slowly but surely. And then the exciting thing, or not exciting thing, is Demolisher Cannon at those Vanguard Vets. Let's get it! Let's see what it does! You're going to use Armor of Contempt, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to use Armor of Contempt, definitely.
Okay. I'm going to get D6 plus 3 shots. Can I CP the number of shots on a blast?
I don't think you can, no.
Okay. Well, we're going to get 4 shots. 1 extra for blast, right? It's squad of 5.
Yeah.
So total, I got 5 shots hitting you on 3s that have all hit. And strength 14 is going to wound
might be
you
2s, yeah.
on 2s. Have all wounded. So you've got 5 saves to make.
What's the AP?
You've got 5 saves to make at AP 3. Armor of Contempt will put it down to AP 2, and you're in cover, so AP 1. Okay, so 3 have gone through.
Yeah.
Damage D6. So I could roll low.
Yeah, you could roll low.
So I'll do 1 at a time.
That's 1 dead.
1
Oh,
alive.
that's going to be 2 dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 Vanguard vets.
That's
So could have been better from my perspective, but at the same time, 2 Vanguard vets off the table is it's good.
I was expecting it to be a lot worse than that. I thought you would honestly take out the entire squad there. I'm glad that you haven't, because I've at least got a bit of anti-tank that I can get to that now.
They're performing an action, they can't shoot. I've still got 1 squad of Raptors and my Contemptor Dread. I'm going to fire everything from the Contemptor into your Outriders. So I've got 1 last cannon. Just going to hit on a 3, it missed. And then I'm going to fire 2 Cyclone missiles. 1 has hit. I believe it's going to wound you on a 3. That's a 6. So this will be at...
-2?
Yes,
Yeah.
-2, because I can't see your full squad.
Yeah, so this will be
5.
5s. Not that.
It is D6 damage.
This could kill an Outrider outright.
Not quite.
Not quite, thankfully.
And the Heavy Flame is going to be out of range, so that's going to be him. Over here, I'm going to try and kill a suppressor or 2. So I've got 2 Melter Guns
Okay.
that are coming into your suppressors, hitting on 3s.
That could be nasty.
Have both hit. We're going to wound on 2s. You're in cover, puts it on AP 3.
So that is 6 ups. Yeah, that wasn't great.
For D6 damage.
Yeah, that's 2 dead.
That's 2 dead suppressors. And I've got 1 plasma pistol and 2 bolt pistols that will also go into him. 2 bolt pistols. Both miss. And then the plasma pistol, I have a chance to do something really funny. So I'm going to overcharge it, because if I get him,
yeah, go for it.
he hits. It's going to be strength 8 on overcharge plasma.
Yeah.
So a 2. He's wounded. AP 3 down to 2, so a 5 up.
5 up save. Oh, that was teetering on the
Damage
edge
2, baby. Damage 2.
Now please kill yourself. That would just seal it off.
Okay, hazardous check.
Oh,
He's okay.
that was as brutal as I thought it was going to be.
That was really good shooting turn from me.
Yeah.
I still got charges, though. Charge phase now. He advanced, so I can't charge and tank shock, unfortunately. Did I advance them? No, they just
No,
moved,
you
because
just
they
moved
were
them,
already
yeah.
on this rock. They just walked down a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll charge these legionaries into those assault intercessors.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I need. I don't
Like
think I can fail.
I don't
so
think
we'll
you
see
can.
how much movement we get. These guys will get there with pile-in, but
Yeah.
not much further than that. So to be honest, I don't think the missile launcher can fight. But those 2 are base to base with those 2. So I've got 5 attacks from the Power Fist. Coming into your assault intercessors. So this is going to hit you on 2s down to 3s, because I'm still suppressed. Okay.
Oh, God.
We're going to wound you on 2s, because it's strength 8. So that is 1 save, -2 damage 2.
That has failed.
It's failed, so
Yeah.
that's going to kill him off. 1 accursed weapon from the champion boy, and that is going to be 4 attacks, hitting on 3s down to 4s. Wounding you on 3s, I think?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's basically a power sword, isn't it? So 3s to wound. You're not on the objective, so that is 2 at -2 damage 1. So 1 damage has gone through.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 legionaries fighting with close combat weapons. 3 attacks each are going to hit you on 4s.
3 down to 4, so 4s and 4s.
That's really good. And then wounding you on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of Veterans of the Long War. So that's going to be 3 saves at no AP. Statistically,
You could kill him, but this is doable.
we'll see.
Nope, he's dead.
Okay, we've got him.
Yeah, got him. That's 2 squads wiped this turn.
And
Pretty decent.
we'll consolidate 3 inches onto the objective just to make sure I've got more than 1 unit present on it. I think that'll be worthwhile. So I scored 2 for engage on all fronts. And for recover assets, I recovered here and I recovered over there. So that's going to score me 3 victory points. And I will discard both of those cards. And then for primaries, Burden of Trust, the end of each player's turn, I'll score 2 victory points for anyone guarding an objective marker. So I set them to guard, and I set the Plague Marines to guard, so I'll actually score 4 primary points in addition.
Extend battle lines, engage on all fronts.
So you won't score any primaries initially, but you've got your chance to start guarding and getting primaries at the end of this turn.
Yeah, that's the big one. This will be my off target for the turn.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the end of my command phase.
So the Outriders are coming for my Raptors, so I'm going to spend a CP. Overwatch, I got 2 Flamers in that squad and a couple of pistols, so if I can tickle off that 1 wound, I'll be very happy. So I got 3 bolt pistols, hitting on 3s.
6s.
Of course I am.
Yeah, Overwatch.
What am I talking about? 2 Flamers are what we really want, so 9 auto hits, 9 wounds. I need 5s. I got 2. I don't think there's any AP on it, so it's straight 3-up saves.
3-up saves.
It was worth a go.
It was worth a go. I really thought you'd get him. I'm surprised you didn't, actually. I'm going to do 1 CP on Aggressive Onslaught for these guys, and I am going to actually make them fall to the red first when they do it. So that means they can shoot and advance.
Okay.
And charge.
Okay.
Let's see how far they go. Oh, that is just what we needed. Now, I'm not on any objective, so I can't pick a unit to guard, unfortunately. So... Oh, well, yeah, but they're not going to... yeah, I guess I'll say guard just in case they fail.
If they fail the charge, they'll get 2 points. So guard my home objective.
I'll guard that. That makes sense.
Can you guard your deployment zone? Or
I can guard. Yeah, I can guard the with the blisters. So blisters is guarding. They're guarding. Yeah, that was why I moved him over there to guard that. So yeah, if I'm going to go for the fun one first, I'm going to go into into this battle.
All right.
Okay, so Infernal Pistols. These are ballistic skill 3.
Yep.
Strength 8.
It's going to be 5s. It's like toughness 11 or something.
I needed that to be better.
These things happen.
Sure. Yeah.
You've got other fun stuff to shoot.
I have, but that was that has really blunted me. I was so happy when I got that movement, and then now I'm just. That's just ruined the game for me. That was a whole fun.
What's next?
All right, yeah, let's fire the other big boy. We'll go for the ballistas. He's going to fire his storm bolters that way.
Okay, into these boys.
And then he's going to fire his other guns that way.
Or everything into them.
Yeah, I've got like nothing else to fire at, and I really want to kill that unit.
Fair enough.
We'll start with the twin storm bolter. So 2 shots. That is 1.
4s. Reroll. No.
Exact same.
Okay.
Number. Okay.
Can he absolutely overkill murder a couple of raptors?
So I'm going to go for the blast on the frag because it'll be funny. This will be 2d6 blast.
4 plus 2.
Hitting on freeze. Maybe I should have gone for the crack.
Running on
4s. I should have gone for the crack.
Oh
wow.
My lord. Okay.
Oh, this is not going well, this shooting turn. Last cannon time. 2 shots. Both hit.
Okay.
If these don't wound now, I actually might end the game. I was dangerously close then. So
it'll be AP3 down to AP2 because I think I get cover against this. So I need a 5. As if. I need you to do a lot in combat because I'm starting to feel bad.
Right, the Outriders.
Yes.
Come on, actually do something
Twin
for
bolt
me.
rifles.
They are right in front of you, boys. You can't miss. Can't possibly miss this. Hitting on freeze.
Good.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Good. 4s? 4s re-rolling, isn't it?
Yeah, 4s re-rolling. Yes, that is more like it.
5 saves at -1.
Yeah.
So I need 4s. You've
That
killed
is more like it.
two.
That is much, much better.
That's 2 dead raptors.
And because these guys have a stupid range.
Yep. We've got some heavy bolt pistols.
Yeah, heavy bolt pistols. Let's go for it. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. 1 wound, AP -1.
Okay. Another 4. Okay.
That was all right. Okay, then we will fire the blade guard
Yep.
into the squad directly in front of them. So I'll do the captain first. That hits. That wounds. AP -1 on this one. Just bolt pistol.
Oh, okay. I just assumed it was Neo Volkite.
No, it's just the captain that, yeah.
We've lost a wound.
2 other heavy bolt pistols. 1 hits. And it wounds.
4 up. Yes, okay.
Okay. And then the Neo Volkite hits.
3 to wound.
And it wounds.
No AP, but damage 2.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Well, it's charge time.
Okay.
So,
Where's it happening first? Because you've got 1 CP.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
got 1 reroll in you. What is the most important thing?
right, well, first of all, I'm going to do the 2 that should be fairly automatic and shouldn't have an issue getting in.
Okay.
So, Outriders first.
Yep.
Oh, look, they're in.
Fabulous.
So, they just push right up.
We'll just get them
Yeah.
all in. Lovely.
Then we will do these guys into your Death Guard.
I want to finish off the Plague Marine.
Yeah. They're definitely in.
They're, yeah, most definitely in.
Just going to push up that way. Really, I want to get the Blade Guard in next. They are,
Okay.
that's the bigger one, really.
Yeah.
I want to get them into there. And then I think in terms of ones that I'm going to be re-rolling, it'll be this one, I think. Because as much as I like Dante to get in,
Yep.
he doesn't need to because he's in a decent position there.
Yeah. He's got options in the next turn.
Okay, so Blade Guard, I think they were like 7 inches, I think they needed.
Just roll and
So
see.
roll. That's 8, I'm sure they're in.
Yeah,
with 8.
they're in.
Yeah, they're
They're
definitely in. The boys are back. I get to do my stupid thing that I've been wanting to do all game.
Don't think you need to.
My other
but
stupid
I'm not
thing.
going to stop you from
Yeah,
doing
I really want to try. I really want to see how much the captain can kill on his own.
Yeah.
This one, I think they need like
This is a...
10. Yeah, they need a 10 to get in.
Okay. If you fail this, are you going to CP it?
We'll see. I'm still 50-50 on this. That was a 9. I'm going to double check on those distances. If there's any way I can get them in with that. So, no, they're literally 10 out.
Yeah.
So,
It's yeah. That's very, very close.
I'm not sure if that's worth the try. I don't think it is.
When these guys are 9 inches from a charge. But
And
then
well,
also,
but
do you want to leave them there to
well,
get the primary points?
That's the thing. They get the primary, but they're also an 8-inch charge because Dante makes them 8 inches
Okay.
because he gives them +1. You know what? I'm going to say we're going to go for it purely because it'll look good on camera if I can pull it off. Yeah. Dante into that boy.
To the Vindicator.
He needs an 8 because he's Dante and he's amazing. And he's in!
They're in. All right.
Oh,
right.
this could work. This could work. I don't know why I'm measuring it. It's just going to be
Yeah, just
straight
get 'em
up
in.
to the
Just get them in.
So now I just need to figure out which combat to do first. Because
Well, I can't interrupt.
you can't. You need 2 CP, don't you?
Yeah.
So I can do all of these.
Yeah.
Excellent. Tell you what, because I've got the stats up for the Sandguard, we'll do that one
We're
first.
going to do the big one first.
I'm gonna go and pop Red Rampage for 1 CP, and I am gonna fall them to the red first. So this gives the entire squad lance and lethal hits.
Perfect. Yippee!
4 attacks each for the Sandguard, because they've all got the swords. And then they all get an additional attack each, because they've just charged in.
Do I armor a contempt equivalent this? I feel like I might.
I'm hitting at AP -3 with everything, so
I
you'll
feel
put me
like I
down to 2.
need to. I'm going to spend my last CP to worsen your AP by 1.
Let's see, so I need 2s, but ideally I want 6s.
As few 6s as possible, please.
That is 4 6s. Now,
No.
I can try and fish for 6s here. Basically, as long as I don't get more than 3 1s, this will have been worth it. That was worth it. This will be on 4s. Yeah, that was pretty good.
This is rough. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 11.
That is 11 at
minus
AP
two.
-2. 2 damage each.
No, he's not surviving this once Dante hits him. So I need 4s. But just before I do that, Aya, I want to give one last big thank you to Intel for providing me with this fantastic laptop. Without this, I would not be able to make this battle report that you've been watching for the last half hour nearly as well, with nearly as much production value. You know, this thing allows me to record the different webcam angles. This is getting me extra audio channels in case I need them as backups. I'm able to use this to edit and make thumbnails when I'm away from home, and it has just been an absolute boon to have for the channel. So thank you, Intel, one last time. Really appreciate it. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of the battle report. Let's see how he rolls. And we've taken
4,
8 wounds.
8 wounds off.
8 wounds off. He's got 3 left, which means that Dante has got some pressure on him.
So he will hit on 2s
Okay.
because he's Dante, and he does have lethal hits inherent anyway. And it's the off target. I'm going to re-roll all of them because I think I need to get the lethals.
Okay.
I think they're just the worth it, as we've discovered. Yeah, I've traded 1 for 1, so I'll take that. So he's strength 8 standard,
So 4.
but he's going to be strength 10. So it's still going to be 4s.
It's still going to be
yeah.
4s because it's toughness 11.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not surviving this, I don't think. It's 5.
This is the same stats again. So it's
Is it AP3 as well?
He's AP3, 2 damage, yeah.
Okay.
So you need to fail 2 of them, please. No, not like that. Not like that. Like that.
Oh, you're kidding me. I don't have a CP to reroll 1.
I'm so happy that for once one of my big plays has worked.
And I don't explode.
Yeah.
This could be over. This could be over turn 2.
All right, we'll do. I'll do the other big one that I'm excited for, which is the captain. We're going to go Finest Hour, and we're also going to go with Rage-Fueled Warrior. So this guy has 6 attacks standard.
Space Marines are stupid.
Then he gets +3 for Finest Hour,
Yep.
and +1 because he's a Blood Angel. So he's got 10 attacks, and he has sustained hits free with this, hitting on 2s. So that is a sustained free. So these have got devastating wounds.
But otherwise 3s.
Yeah, otherwise, otherwise 3. Strength 7, yes, otherwise 3s. So, oh god.
So you've killed
4 outright.
4 boys.
You know what, that wasn't too great though for the rest.
3.
3 more.
It wasn't too great, Luke.
Yeah, I know what I've just said.
Is this -2 or -3?
-2, but 2 damage each.
Okay, so onto the Master of Executions. So what you've basically just done is put my character on 2 wounds and wiped 5 legionaries.
With a single captain.
Yeah.
That is incredible. These guys are 4 each, plus an additional. These hit on 3s, but they get to re-roll the 1s.
He's dead! Yeah. Goodbye. Into the pile he goes. You got 2 combats left.
We'll do the Outriders next. I've also got 4 attacks each, plus 1 for charge. Freeze and freeze. No re-rolls are out like that.
Nope. But really strong hits.
Freeze to wound.
So that'll be
10.
10.
My
Minus
God.
1, damage 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Got 5 in my hand. They're dead.
They're very
I
dead.
didn't make a single one of those. So that is 3 units. It's a shame you've not got
like overwhelming force or something like that.
Yeah.
I would have absolutely
points
that
right
would have been
now.
incredible. Right.
into the Plague Marines.
So they've got 4 each as well, and then plus the 1 again. But these guys have got lethal hits when they're charging. They'll hit on freeze. So that is 2 lethals. Freeze again. So that is...
Well.
That's 9 at
Yeah.
AP -1 damage. So you could survive this.
I could. Right, 4s it is. That's 1, 2. That's them white because one of them's on 1 wound.
Yeah, exactly.
So, beautiful. You've wiped a squad of raptors that were 3 men left. You've wiped 5 legionnaires and a master of executions, and you've taken out a vindicator, and you've killed 3 plague marines. So to be honest, I'll play my next turn, but I'll be very surprised if I can do much of anything. How do you do on secondaries?
So
And primaries, actually, because you're guarding over there with your ballistas,
Yeah.
so you'll get 2 primary points for him.
yeah, I don't get anything for the other one, but
No.
I'll take that. So extend, I've got 5 victory points for that.
Yep. And engage. You're
Engage.
over here.
Over
you're
there,
over there.
over here.
Them.
They're no longer in it though.
So top of my turn, I'll score 4 primaries
Yeah.
for having that objective there. And that will be it for now. And I'm going to draw Marked for Death. That's terrible. And I'll also extend battle lines, which means I need to get back to my home objective marker. So that's
what I had
rough.
last time. And you could do it with the dread, but it's
Yeah.
like you're gonna have to advance it really, I think.
We'll also score a CP each. Gain a CP each.
Yeah, I had 0 CP, so I've gone back up to 1.
So I'll do a bit of movement and we'll come back. So to get Marked for Death, I've advanced my Contemptor back to my home objective. I used the CP reroll to get him to advance 6, which was super lucky. Our legionaries have stayed basically exactly where they are, ready to do some shooting. And our squad of raptors that are still alive have bounced right the way forward to try and get some melter damage on this ballistas. But that's my movement. We'll see what we can achieve with some shooting. This is going to be really nice and quick. We'll start with the raptors over there. They're going to put all the pistols into the assault intercessors and the 2 melter guns into the ballistas. So
Okay.
I've got
I'm not gonna use any strats on this. I'm gonna gotta just try and take it.
2 bolt pistols into the assault intercessors, both hit. Wounding on 4s. No AP, 2 saves. Okay.
Every time. I was thinking then, they'll be all right.
And we'll
Nope.
not overcharge the plasma pistol this time because I'm a bit low on bodies right now. Into the assault intercessors. Hits. It's going to wound on a 3. That's 1 more save at -2.
Not that.
So that's 1 more damage on the assault intercessors. And then we're going to have 2 melter guns firing into that ballistas. I really need both of these. Okay. You are toughness 10, I'm strength 9. Or
Yeah, I
8,
believe it's 10.
even? It's going to be 5.
Yeah, it's gonna be 5s.
Let me just double check. I've not been using Dark Pacts all game. Because I'm not
Oh my god! Oh no! No, God, that would have done such a big difference for you.
Maybe.
No, it would have. It really would have. Lethal and sustained. Oh God!
Yeah, but I'd have been killing myself at the same time. Potentially.
Literally, it is.
Yeah.
The benefit is worth it every single time you use it. Oh my! I can't believe because that's the thing.
I would have literally just rolled 2 lethal hits.
It's because I always use Pat Bound, and Pat Bound like supercharges it. I keep forgetting
so
it's
I
a
always
standard
think
thing.
that's literally. Okay.
It's like you've just done me forgetting off.
So
oh my God!
I got 2. I need 2 5s into the ballistas for these melter guns. I got 1. So that's going to be AP 4. So a 6 up.
6. That was a 5. That's not done it.
So D6 plus melter damage. 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Very respectable. Cool. That confirms what this guy's doing then. He's going to put a las cannon down range and try and hit the ballistas. He's going to see what 36 inches is like with the cyclone missile
That is
launcher.
just in, I think, now. I am going to actually pop Armor of Content now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Las cannon and cyclone going into the ballistas. And since we've just rediscovered it, Dark Pacts will...
No, we've completely forgotten all game.
Here we go.
Please, 3 mortal wounds.
He's absolutely fine. Yeah. And we're going to have...
Sustained.
Let's go for sustained. Yeah. We're going to fire 2 cyclone missiles into you, hitting on 3s. Both have hit, wounding on 5s. We've got 1 wound. That is going to be at -2 down to -1.
Not that.
And it's going to be d6 damage for 5. Which puts you on 2.
2, yeah.
So I need this las cannon to finish him off for me. It's going to hit on 3. Does not hit. Okay, so he's done a decent job, a decent enough job. We're coming to our legionaries over here. Everything that they can shoot is going into the Sandguard.
Oh, okay.
Except the missile launcher that doesn't have line of sight onto them, which will have to go into the Vanguard vets. The plasma pistol will have to go into the Vanguard vets because of the range. So 2 bolt guns into the Sandguard. So 4 to wound, nothing. We've got a plasma pistol into the Vanguard. Hits, wounds, AP 2. Oh, damage 1.
Yeah, so that is.
And we'll crack missile the Vanguards right in the face, which hits and does not wound.
Okay.
So that is my shooting. We're going to do 2 charges. The Raptors are going to charge into the Ballistus because I need to kill it.
Yeah, I think with 2 wounds left, it's worth a try.
They're literally just in.
That's very tight.
Nah, they get in engagement range if it's 1
yeah,
inch.
they're in. Yeah, it was 2 inches. Yeah.
And the Legionaries will charge the Vanguard vets.
I think they're just in. Yeah,
So they're very well in. The Raptors are going to go first. I got 1 Power Fist.
Okay.
I will Dark Pact the unit for lethals. They're very fine. And we're going to get 3 attacks with our Power Fist. So hitting on 3s. And then Strength 8, I need 5s. Not 1. But we've got 2 chainswords and 2 close combat weapons. So if I can get a couple of lethals, maybe.
I think you have to do them separately, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are the chainswords. We've got 2 lethals and 2 hits.
And then these will be 6s.
That's 3 at -1, damage 1.
3 at -1, damage 1. So freeze. He's on 1.
Okay. So 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 6s. No, we've got 2 saves. There's no AP, so if you roll a 1.
Oh, he's still alive.
Why? Why?
And he'll get to stomp back as well, so if he can squash one, that'd be hilarious.
Chaos Lord is just gonna
smash.
And I'm not gonna do Chance of Glory because if there's any chance he survives to fight Dante, I need it there.
Yeah.
But it's not likely. So he's gonna have 5 Power Fist attacks, hitting on 2s. Didn't declare Dark Pacts, never mind.
I'll let you do it if you want.
We're gonna wound on 2s. We got 4 wounds at -2 damage 2 on the Vanguard vets.
4 5-ups. Very dead.
Okay.
Full squad wiped.
Perfect. And then you get to fight back over there, and then I get to consolidate towards my objective.
Yep. So we get 5 attacks. These will be hitting on 4s. I'll just use these for that area.
Does it suffer from bracketing?
Yeah, that's with bracketing.
Cool. Okay. So 2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 7.
3s.
No AP. 1 damage.
3s.
Oh, yeah.
Good. At the end of that turn, I am going to score 5 for extend battle lines because I managed to get myself back to my home objective, and I still have that one over there. We won't score Mark for Death because we missed out on the Dread by 1 wound. I'm going to discard it. No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it, whatever. If they were guarding and they left and then came back,
it just says you have to be on it. So yeah, they're fine. You've guarded.
So that actually puts my primaries up to 6.
And I've guarded as well on mine.
Yeah,
on both of mine.
So that puts you up.
Oh no, sorry, on 1. Yeah, because I've not guarded with the. I was thinking I guarded with them, but I'm gonna guard with them this turn. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Brill.
So defend stronghold. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that one. And bring it down. Ha! Yeah, that's that's my choice made.
Well,
I've got off a moment. We'll make the Dread the off a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to kill it.
No surprise.
Get the 1 CP back.
I got a CP as well. Hell yeah.
We've moved the Outriders right onto that objective. Dante has moved right up, ready to take down the big monster. And then the assault intercessors have moved up this way to try and just give a helping hand to the ballistas dread. Shooting wise, should be fairly simple. Only 2 units that can shoot. So I'm going to start off with the dread. So shooting into combat, how does that affect again? So
it would only stack if one of them said it was your ballistic skill goes down.
Yeah.
But I think they both just say -1 to hit.
All right. Well, I'm going to do crack on everything.
Yeah.
So 2 large cannon shots. Both hit.
Okay.
Somehow. 1 wound.
1 wound. So that'll be
AP
-3. So I need a 6.
Okay. 2 crack missiles. Both hit.
All right, go on. Let's go!
Storm bolter, rapid fire, so all hit.
Lovely.
I can re-roll those 2 wounds.
Yeah,
now.
for twin linked.
That's all wound.
Okay. This is where I'll get a couple of 1s and you'll kill one.
Yeah. Hopefully.
1 damage.
Just the ones. That was completely underwhelming. Okay then, Dante. He's going to fire the Perdition pistol.
Yeah. Hitting on a 2, re-rolling.
Yeah.
6 is sustained 3.
Yeah. Well, sustained D3. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
So he's hit, strength 9.
Toughness, I think, is 9.
That's wounded. AP -4.
Okay. 5 up invulnerable save on a relic contemptor.
Ah,
all right.
good time.
Let's go. Let's go. And you got 2 more melter pistols in there, right?
Just 1. You can only take 1 per 3 now. They've got 1 standard melter pistol, so that hits. That wounds. Because even though it's strength 8, it's obviously 6, so that's fine.
And I still need a 5 up. Oh,
No,
you're
you're
kidding me. Let's go. Okay.
We'll fire the bolt guns for the hell of it.
Yep, 2 shots. Oh, 4 shots.
Yeah, it's 2 each. Off target, so reroll. All hit. I'll need 6s on this though. Oh, I got 1 through.
And I'll get, is it AP1?
No AP.
2 up.
Of course.
Classic.
That is the entire shooting phase done. So we're going to do 2 very quick charges.
Yep.
This one.
Oh, they're in.
Oh, look, they're in. This one.
Oh, they're in.
Oh, look. And if I'm correct, you can't interrupt, can you?
No.
No. So what was the toughness of that thing again?
9.
9 of that. I mean, it would feel rude not to. Okay, we'll start off with Dante this time.
Yep.
On that one. He's got his fantastic 8 attacks again. And then he gets an extra 1 in. So, hitting on 2s. I'm going to re-roll all of them. I want the lethals. I got a lethal. That was actually well worth it because I've hit with all of them, so. And then
4s.
This is, no, it's not 4s. He is strength 8 normal.
Yeah.
Strength 10 on the charge. Plus lance.
Oh, get a
So wounding on 2s.
Okay.
That is 7.
Right.
AP -3, damage 2.
So 5 ups. That's gonna kill it.
Dante's pretty strong.
We resolve this combat and then I roll a dice for him to see if he comes back.
Okay. So this one over here, we've got 4 each again, plus an additional for each of them. So no strats on these. Are they within objective range? Yeah.
Basically, those raptors are gonna die.
So hitting on 3s.
So 3s, reroll everything.
Yeah. That is 14.
Okay. We can try our best.
So you could survive this and then try and kill off the dread.
We'll see.
And then now you get to hit back.
Oh yeah. Right, okay. We've got some close combat weapons. We will Dark Pact these raptors.
For lethals,
For
I'm guessing.
lethals.
Yeah.
And they've failed, so they take 1 mortal. So I do still get 6 attacks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
Wounding on
decent.
6s. Nope. So one of them has taken a mortal wound. So I'll just pop that there. And you need to give me 2 saves, no 1s. I saw it. I saw it. Right.
So,
3.
hits with 3 of them. And he wounds with 2 of them.
Okay. If you will move that dice for me and give me my other raptor.
Oh my god. that was horrible.
Great. Okay. Now it's the end of the phase.
Now we'll see if I've actually killed a unit.
No. I don't get back up. He is gone. On the 1 in 6. So I'm left with 1 squad of legionaries and a lone raptor. What are you going to score for second? What are you going to score for general? So you're still guarding your home objective.
Yeah, so I've got defend stronghold, so I've got 3 for that. And then I've got 2 victory points for destroying a model, which was under 15 wounds. Well, destroying 1 vehicle. So that is 5 there.
5 secondaries.
Yeah, 5 for secondaries plus 2 plus 2.
At the top of my turn 4, I've still got marked for death, which means I need to kill that ballistus. Or them. So ballistus is best bet. We have got defend stronghold. Well, that is not happening. But I needed my CP, so I'm not going to discard anything. And I'll score 4 points for being on that objective. Tasty. And it's kind of like, it's a question of, I can stay there and guard it for 2 more points, but I can't actually achieve anything. Yeah, I'm in a pretty tough spot, and that is, no exaggeration, gonna do something really stupid. I have got my raptor who's run away, and I've been thinking about what to do with these guys. We're at the point where even if I capitalize on points, I'm not gonna win this game because I'll lose everything in the next turn, and then Luke will basically just scores all the points. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend our 1 CP. Oh shit, what if it's 2 CP? We're going to spend our 1 CP when we hit the charge phase to let these guys advance and charge. So I need to advance them now, see how far they can get towards these blade guards.
Oh, that's not where I thought they'd go.
3 inches. That's the best I can do. I've got no re-rolls, so that's going to be a 9-inch movement for them towards the blade guard. And it's not an impossible charge, but I have no re-roll available. Yeah. Thank you, Luke. So shooting, the raptor can't do anything because he fell back. I'll get +1 to the charge because you're on this objective.
Oh, okay.
So we'll now shoot everything from them into this ballistus to try and finish it off, and then we'll charge the blade guard. So we'll go for lethal hits with 2 bolt guns and a crack missile and pray. Okay.
Just for the fun of it, I'm going to do armor of consent.
Oh,
just to make it a bit harder.
2 bolt guns. I didn't realize that they fire 2 shots at full range like bolt rifles do, but apparently they do.
Yeah,
so 4 shots. I want some 6s. I got 1 6. I got 2 hits. And we're gonna wound on 6s as well. No, so 1 save, no AP.
He's fine.
And then the missile has moved, so he's gonna hit on a 4. He's
lethal.
He's lethal. So that's
AP -1.
AP 2 down to 1. So a 1 or a 2, please.
3 up, please. No! Oh, no!
You used the CP on armor contempt. Damage 4.
It didn't matter, he's had 1 wound anyway.
I don't care. Does he explode? Oof, that would have been good. That's my shooting. Very happy. I score mark for death. Thank goodness. And we're going to charge these now with +1 to the charge because you're on an objective. Would you mind having a little measure of what that's going to be?
In 7. Okay, you're just outside 7 then.
Just outside of 7, so I need a 6. Yeah. So, oh, for the love of God, please. We're in. We're in. And I don't have to spend my captain's free CP on re-rolling that, so I can see if I've got anything that is going to be worth having. Right, we'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Rites of Battle to give myself Savage Echoes.
What does that do again?
I get +1 strength and +1 attack to the entire unit.
I am using my free strat on Scour and Seize. Because you're on an objective, my unit now gets precision. Because he deserves to go down for his crimes against me. Okay, so we've piled in. Everyone is eligible to fight. I'm going to use my once a game ability with the Chaos Lord, Chance for Glory, that gives me +1 attack, strength, AP, and damage.
And I'm going to use Shield of the Imperium for
Tasty.
re-rolling invul saves of 1.
Okay, so I've got 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. We've dropped 1, and Power Fist is strength 8, so wounding on 2s. Everything wounds.
Okay, so how many was that?
That is 5 wounds at AP 3, damage 3, and they're precision, so this goes on the captain first.
Yeah, so 4 ups, but I get to re-roll 1s. So he's lost 3 wounds.
Yep.
Captain's dead.
Excellent, excellent news. And then
one of the Blade Guard is also dead. So I'll take those 2 boys off.
that was a nice result. I still got 12 attacks from close combat weapons. Obviously don't expect these to do nearly as much. So this is 12 attacks. Gonna hit you on 3s, wounding you on 4s. But because of Legionary's unit ability, Veterans of the Long War, I'm re-rolling all failed wounds because you are on an objective. That only gets me 1 extra. That is 4 saves. No minus.
4 saves. On 3 up
on the
saves.
1 more wound.
1 more wound.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
So they get 4 standard, but because of the strat that I pulled previously, they get the 1 additional as well.
Yeah.
So these will be hitting on 3s. Could have been a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is 5 through, AP -2 damage.
Okay. We've got 1 Legionary alive. All the Legionaries are dead, but my Warlord's not lost any wounds.
Blade Guard can do some work.
Yeah, just a bit. Especially with stupid, stinky Blood Angels rules. So at the end of my turn, I'm obviously not defending Stronghold. We'd discard that and get a CP, because there's no way in hell. And we'll get Marked for Death for 5 secondary points. I'm not guarding anymore because I was on that objective at the command phase. You are...
I'm technically still guarding, I think.
You're technically guarding that middle one still.
And I'm guarding that one as well, with the Outriders.
Which gives you 4 points. So, looking at the scoreboard right now, I'm sitting on 32, and you're sitting on 30.
Okay.
So, I'm in the lead, but it's your turn, and I have 2 models left on the table. So that's gonna be game.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for him. I'm gonna murder him. So that's sabotage, no man's land. All right, so I'm not gonna bother with any shooting. I'm just gonna go straight into charge. Can't be asked with.
That's where your damage is, and it's not like you need it all. So
yeah. So we'll do. Do you want me to actually roll that, or just push them in?
I don't care. You're not gonna fail it.
So.
They're in.
Yeah, we'll push them in.
They're in if you want them in.
These guys over here.
6.
Yeah, they should be in. They just get to like the edge of engagement range.
Which one are we doing first? Because I still can't interrupt.
Yeah, we'll do that one over there. I'm not going to do any strats this time. Only Dante can handle him. 9 attacks. Hitting on 2s, lethals on 6s because Dante just has it inbuilt.
Oh my god.
4, and then re-roll that one, so they've all hit. Wounding on 2s. That is 8 wounds, AP -3, 2 damage.
Okay, so this is all on 4 up invulnerable saves. Good luck, my boy. He's dead.
Just about did him. And then boys over there, I think we'd say, well, they would consolidate and get in, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah,
like, yeah.
They need to do 1 wound. He's already lost the wound, so they've got to get 1 chainsaw through. 1 chainsaw.
So there would be 5 each in total. Hitting on freeze. And then wounding on freeze.
Rerolling ones.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. I mean, potentially 7.
Right, I'm gonna pick these up.
So you need 7 4-ups.
So with that fatal blow, my entire army's wiped. GG. Shall we see how many points do you actually beat me by?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So at the end of turn 4, I'm wiped from the table. Luke is ahead by 7 points, 39 to 32. Really silly, fun game. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. First time bringing Chaos Space Marines. Obviously, I forgot a lot. I'm sure there would be many comments, many people screaming. Sorry.
I think maybe because of the dark packs, that would have swung the game very differently.
It's the dark packs. I forgot that until turn 3, and then once I remembered, I kept forgetting to use it. So, it's whatever. Like, this is just a bit of fun. I had a great time. The armies look great on the table. We did a lot of stupid punching. I'm happy. I don't care. It's my first time playing them. I'll get better next time. I'll win next time.
We'll see.
Yeah. Good game.
Yeah, good game.